Okay, get money, get into here and I here. God hates stinginess. I'm a quick auto. I'm a quick against otherwise, again, article will fail.
A stingy man cannot be our president. We are only hungry. We need a general person.
So what I want to talk about today is going to, how do I say it? It's going to be harsh, but it has to be said. Okay. Guys, like I said, it is going to be buzz boost. It is going to be buzz boost, okay? Now, today's video is going to be about clerics. And by clerics, I'm going to be specific. It's going to be about Father Mbaka. Precisely. I'm not mincing words because I feel like the more we try to hide under this touch not my anointing, it is really pathetic. Look, if I was a Muslim and I feel like my imam is doing something wrong or say something bad, I would criticize it. Criticism is for people to learn, one, so that they don't follow the same pattern, and two, so that the person, if the person cares ever, can learn from it. Look, I'm going to just give a very brief, should I say, is it history? Just a very small history. I won't say history, but let me take you along the history line. See, we see religion. I feel like religion is more powerful than the armed forces of a particular country. Anybody that gets hold of religious power and exerts or work on the influence or make use of that particular power he has religiously, that person can lead hundreds and billions of people into ditch and they will gladly follow. That is how powerful. That's when we just say God to somebody, that is how powerful it is, because people believe that, we all believe that, okay, there is God because the earth was not created by in itself, right? So for that reason there has to be somebody that created it, and for that reason that person needs to be worshipped. So that's why someone say swear using God's name, they are scared to do it. But now today if there's even anything that is greater than God, people will swear with it. But they said when the foundation is it when the foundation is wrong or when the foundation is not strong, what can the righteous do? Something like that. Who knows about that passage? I really find it unbelievable that a cleric want to abuse the position of trust he possesses. That people come to your church, that people come to whatever meeting or gathering you have, is because one, the respect they have for you, and two, they believe you will not lead them astray. And I feel like a whole lot has been done to really, should I say, cover up for certain clerics, and then they keep hiding under that particular coverage to even exert even more evil things. And God, it is pathetic. So like I said, I am not even mincing words in this video. I won't even try it. At most is a stance and defendants will come down and it's not my problem. 2019 election, that's Atiku picked P2B as his running mate. They had gone to adoration ministry. P2B had gone to adoration ministry. And I think he went to that meeting when they were having a bazaar or something. A program was going on in the church. But then I think it should be bazaar, because I could remember they were telling him that he can't come to the house of God and not give money or something. But he went to the church to fellowship with them and as well seek their support, because he's a human being there. He's a politician, he needs their support ordinarily. And then in that particular video, which of course you saw. He was talking about that what they should take mic and tell the congregation how much he wants to give to God. The man said, I'm not giving anything. And it's something everybody know him with. So it's not like he just took over money and then he share money to some people, he don't share money to some people. He doesn't share money. But then he said, should be a project that is ongoing. Even if it's not ongoing, it should be a project. I will fund it. What could be more? What could be more? And is that not gift enough? Assuming, oh wait, guys, who needs to be begged? Who needs to be bribed before the person can exercise her civil right? But the person in question, the presidential aspirant in question, still went as far as telling you, okay, show me a project, I'm going to complete it. I'm going to donate money to it. No. Our dear Clerics said that he's stingy, that God loves a cheerful giver, and that how can he come to the house of God and not give any money? That particular incident, that particular video, then it raised so many eyebrows. People rant. There were a lot of rant. People talk. He died there. They lost the election 2019. And recently, first of, okay, let me calm down. First of, he came to actually, there's this psychological, emotional blackmail people do on people, and they just disrespect people have for their clerics, that once the clerics say God say you should, they follow. I can remember how Madam Baka sold Buhari to people in his congregation. Is the Messiah. That Jonathan has suffered people. Blah blah, but there was something he didn't say. And there were people defending him. And you think if you defend him, you make heaven. That's your one-way ticket to heaven. Even you are going to the hell, because I don't understand how people defend evil. Now, tell us Buhari is a Messiah. Are you not saying you're a fake man of God? Because from what you have seen in the past 8 years, it has been a hell. There's anybody you ask that these 8 years that Buhari has ruled us is not telling on their body? There's not anybody. Is it student? Look at me. Is it the market? Is it the ordinary market woman in the market there who has not suffered? Is it even the big business people? But value has been developed to a very high extent, so everybody is suffering it. So who is the liar? Your God who told that Buhari is a Messiah, or you who claim to be a man, who claim to be a mouthpiece of God? Who is the liar? And that wasn't enough. You came around again to say that Peter will not win because he's stingy. That if he's stingy, okay, call it what it is. Say you want bribe. Say you want to be bribed. It's pathetic because there are people listening to that man. There are people who look up to him as a father. There are people who look up to him as a mentor. It is really a shame. So what you are trying to sell to us right now is that these countries don't have enough, because you're not the ordinary market woman that is in the market. You're not hawking pure water. You're not a student who is not. Because if priest married, he should have sent his kids outside the country. And he's still coming to tell us that he's stingy. If he's stingy, what will happen? As a president, he's supposed to be sharing money to people to say, okay, once he gets into office, he will not be seen. It is his project. Those things he wants to do, that will now affect either ma or make us. Like right now, I'm really pissed and disappointed. I feel like you should have really been ashamed of himself, because the Messiah you prophesied to us and you showed us nothing but shaggy and hell. So to have the audacity to still come out and still talk again is pathetic, because he has just proven to be greedy and selfish. How many thousands of people were murdered, were massacred at Lekki Toll Gate 2020? What is moving in this country? And what is more important to you is not like sharing money. Well, See, guys, it is, I don't know what I'll tell you guys who go to his church or who listen to him. But if Nigeria don't show you no shaggy, if Buhari's administration has really dealt with you, it's not the time that we don't need someone to be convincing you. Like, you don't even need someone to be convincing you to do the right thing. You don't need it. And if you need it, you're part of a problem. What differentiates you from those in that authority? You're a shepherd. You're a person in authority, having hundreds and thousands of people coming to your church. So what are trying to tell us? Because that's what I believe personally. If everybody will do worse than him, if you're a president, will do worse than him, because you're only looking out for yourself. It's fine if you're not going to campaign for this person. Nobody says you. No man, you're not even supposed to concern yourself with anything politics safe. Like, you're not even supposed to. And if you're not going to support this person, it's cool, but don't tarnish the person's image. Because he didn't carry 100 billion in Ghana was going to give you. Well, guys, I don't know. It's just time to call a spade a spade. And at this point, you need to start using the faculty God, that brain that God gave you. Everyone needs to start using it. You need to start using it. Because manna will not fall from heaven. And God will not do the things you're supposed to do for you. There's no any miracle that's happening anywhere. Back in the days, they turned water into wine visibly for people to see. Jesus did it. Now, all they will give you is empty promises. God said, you by this and next thing you be this, by this and next thing you be that. How will you be that when you're in a contract it's not working? How? I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay? And for those I would have offended with my rant, no verse, it has to be said. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you really enjoy. Bye.